Hey everybody. So sorry for the bad angle. I'm using my Nikon D3400 or something. So this is the first video on my YouTube. It is EKM Transport. E stands for my first name, and then the K stands for my wife's first name, and the M is our last name, so EKM. My name is Ernest, and I don't want to give out my wife's name or anything like that, which I'm sure you'll probably hear me say at some point. But for now, we'll just leave it at that. So the reason why I wanted to start these videos and like a YouTube originally was to kind of document like me being on the road and that kind of thing with Prime, Prime Inc. and all that. And then like as I started to search YouTube videos and trying to find more information, I couldn't find anything. I mean, you will. I mean, there's tons and tons of videos out there where people have gone through training. But if you look at them, it's like 1 year old, 2 years old, 7 years old, 4 years old. I think the most up-to-date one that I found was like 3 months ago, and it was in Salt Lake City. And I'm going to the Springfield Missouri terminal for training. It starts February 6th. Right now it's February 3rd, about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I leave tonight. It's Saturday morning technically, but it's we leave here about 12:30 to head to the bus station in Austin. I live 45 minutes just outside of Austin, and it leaves. I think the bus leaves at 3:05 a.m. or something like that. So you got to be there an hour to check in, an hour before to check in. So the whole purpose was like to kind of document, the orientation and training and PSD and TNT and getting on my own truck, and then documenting like what it's like being on the road and having a family and kids and all the stuff that you really don't see. You don't see people talking about. You hear people mention their kids and that kind of thing, but not really how it affects, like their home life and that kind of thing, and what to expect when you're driving, as you're driving down the road, and just things that you don't normally see. Typically, when you watch videos of a lot of these guys who are doing the trucking, it's usually when they're already at a stop, and so they'll talk for 15 minutes, and you're just kind of skipping through to kind of figure out, where's the stuff that I'm interested in. And that's what I kind of want to avoid with this channel. Yes, there will be times where I sit down and talk and that kind of thing, but for the most part, I'd like to get like a GoPro, and so that way, excuse me, I can kind of document as I'm driving and the things that I'm doing, and all the stuff that comes along with being an over-the-road truck driver. It's a new adventure for me, so hopefully you guys will join me on the whole process. Now, as far as what's going to happen with, starting out, so the next video after this one won't be until I get to the hotel. The reason for that is I'll be on the bus, so I don't want to bother anybody by like talking and that kind of thing. They might be playing games or sleeping or whatever the case is. So I might have somebody sitting next to me, and I don't want to bother anybody. So the next time we do a video and everything, it'll be when I check in and the paperwork they give me and what to expect and anything that I was told. And then after that, it might be probably Monday evening is my guess, because that's when training is. Because there's really nothing going to be going on Sunday. Training doesn't start till Monday. So yeah, I haven't really decided. I keep saying I'm going to go lease, but I haven't really decided, honestly. I don't know whether to go company and then go lease. I just don't want to be like a hassle, like switching over and all that stuff. But we'll get into all that. So as of right now, this is kind of just like a first video to kind of talk about where I see my channel going. How I kind of expect to upload, that kind of thing. I'm going to have my laptop with me, probably a mobile hotspot, and I don't know how I'm going to do it all. I might have to do it on my phone, which I have an iPhone 14, so hopefully the video quality will be good. I'm going to take my Nikon with me, not only to do videos, but to take pictures of the things that I see and the places I'm at. So I think that'll be cool. Anything to really just take my mind off of not being home. It's going to suck. It's going to suck being away from my wife and my kids, but at the same time, it's kind of something I need to do. It's been kind of rough the last few months, especially with when I say current employer. My last day was yesterday, but the employer that I just left, the hours have gone down. It was delivered lumber for houses, so your job was really I'd say not based on, but the housing market really dictated, how busy you were. The housing market sucks. You're probably not going to be very busy. But when it's booming, oh man, you'll be making, a couple thousand every 2 weeks. I mean, it's insane. But for what you're doing and everything and all the work you have to put in, kind of sucks. So yeah, I know that I'm not the only one that's deciding to leave, and there's nothing wrong with the company. It's just the hours. I mean, nobody can live off that. So anyways, that's beyond the point. But as we go into more in depth on the things that I'm experiencing and how I want to do things as far as my channel's concerned, and leasing or company or whatever it might be, I'm just hoping that these videos will help somebody, and they'll kind of see like how it is on a day-to-day basis, and the things that I'm going to go through as far as like not knowing certain things or forgetting certain things, or just anything that might come up. You know what I mean? And you'll kind of see like it's a lot of people think it's, well, you just jump in a truck and you're driving, but it's not like that. I get a lot of people who say that, especially friends, like, oh, you just get in the truck and I can do that, And of course, when it comes to be go time, they don't want to do it. They can't do it. So, yeah, it's just kind of following, I don't want to say my journey. It seems like, you go on YouTube, you can look up my trucking journey and all this crap, It's not really a trucking journey. It's just kind of like a look into, someone who's got a family and is away from them and, is really doing this to get the experience and to be able to do all the things that we wanted to do, buying a house and having more than one vehicle, hopefully buying a second vehicle, and being able to pay that vehicle off while I'm out driving and things like that. So it'll be nice. I plan on running as much as I can and trying to make as much money as I can. But again, I'm kind of rambling now. But hopefully these videos will help. They'll kind of give you a deep look into things to expect for orientation. I'll try to take pictures and videos. I know that I've seen like signs that say that you can't have your phone on or turn it to silent, that kind of thing. So don't expect to see videos from Inside Training or anything like that. They I don't think they really like that, obviously. Maybe I might have some videos of the simulator when someone's doing a simulator, that kind of thing. But those you can kind of find anywhere. But as far as like things that we're doing in orientation, I won't be able to take videos of that. I'm almost positive I've seen a sign on one video where it said in big red letters, if you have a phone, you need to turn it to silent, and you can't be on your phone. So, which I kind of expect, right? So, yeah. If you guys have any questions, as of right now, like I've done, finished the process of, the Prime Inc. With Recruiter and who was Angela Gomez is who I got, great lady. But any questions on what to expect or what you need to do or things you need to have or anything for the process up to this point, one day before I leave to get on the bus to go to Springfield, Missouri. As you guys have questions, man, comment. Then let me try to help to make it easier for you, so that way you know what's going on and what to expect. But take care, guys. Be safe. Hopefully you're not watching this on your phone as you're driving. But like I said, ask me anything you need to know, and that way we can kind of get it figured out for you and see if kind of trucking's for you. All right, guys, take it easy.